We all float down here, Georgie. And soon, you'll float too. "2017 has undoubtedly been the year of the clown, and to celebrate all those scary guys we'll be seeing this Halloween, I created this makeup tutorial. It's a little bit of the new Pennywise, mixed with a dash of a Michael Hussar painting, and a whole lot of creepy, which in my world makes for a good time. So if you want a different twist for your makeup this year that's a little more wearable but just as creepy, keep on watching. Remember to hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. This tutorial started by covering my eyebrows. The lack of eyebrows for this makeup is definitely a must, so I covered them using the glue stick method. Then I applied concealer on top and powdered to set everything in place. The concealer is going to help really cancel out that brow color, especially if you have dark brow hairs. The color scheme of this makeup is heavily inspired by Mr. Michael Hussar. He is a fine artist and one of my favorite painters. I love his style so much and have created so many tutorials based on his work, which I'm going to be linking below and in the cards. His paintings kind of look like a nightmare to me, so I always kind of reference those when I'm going for creepy makeups. With my good old faithful white Supracolor cream from Kryolan and a beauty blender, I based out both my face and my neck. Any areas of skin that are going to be showing need to be white. Next, I set my base in place with a Japanese rice powder. Any translucent powder that doesn't add any color will work for this. You could even use a little powder of the baby. To carve out the eyes, I'm going to be using a matte red eyeshadow called Love Plus from Sugarpill. I sketched in a rounded crease shape, then I used a bullet-style blending brush to blend out that red. I also brought that red inwards to contour the bridge of my nose and create a more hollow looking eye. Love Plus, when you blend it into white, it pulls to a pink color, so I added red ochre from the Modern Renaissance palette to keep the red more prominent. Next, I lined under the eyes with a warm red eyeliner. This one's from Decay and it's called Torch. I drew in 2 lines underneath, leaving an open white space in the center. With the red ochre, I blended out the eyeliner and smoked out the lines. To complete the eyes, I added Urban Decay's eyeliner in Alkaline to the inner rim. I like to use a Q-tip to pull down the bottom lid as to not disturb the eye makeup underneath. Now we gotta have some Pennywise in there, so I'm gonna pull him in by drawing in his lines with an angled brush and the red ochre eyeshadow. And for a touch of Hussar, I added some lines extending from the eyes and also added a couple of lines intersecting the vertical lines on my forehead. Next, I used the red ochre to shade the tip of my nose. This happens in a lot of Hussar paintings, and I absolutely love this detail on his paintings. I just shaded around the nostrils and around the very tip of the nose. To soften the lines and give them a more painted look, I went over them using the beauty blender I applied the white Supracolor with. The lips are super easy to create. I mixed a red and a black liquid lipstick to create a dark red. Then I outlined my lips with this color, making sure to overline my natural lips. And by overline, I mean overline. Just go bananas with those lips. Then I filled in the center with the red liquid lipstick and blended those two colors together. I did keep the dark red focused in the outer corner of the lip just to give the lips more dimension. And to the highlights of the lips, I patted the white Supracolor. Now for my favorite part, I'm going to be using the NYX white liquid liner to paint on some white highlights. I'm going to focus these under the eyes, on the lips, and around the nose. I also used them to accent the lines. I placed them wherever I thought they looked good, so you guys can do the same. And finally, I contoured my face with a taupe eyeshadow from Saucebox's Etude palette, which is one of my all-time favorite palettes. You should check it out if you haven't before. Alright guys, that's a wrap on my first Halloween tutorial of 2017. As you can tell, I like the creepy things, and I think this mashup of it and Michael Hussar was pretty successful. If you did enjoy this video, please give it a thumbs up, and join me next Friday for a new Halloween tutorial. Otherwise, I'll see you guys later. Take care, and stay out of the sewers.